Welcome to Happy Valley, State College, Pennsylvania. The S-Zone fired up, stands starting to fill, and they are ready to see the Penn State Nittany Lions take the field to kick off this new season. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Hokies offense is on the field for the first time today. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Got it in the middle. It's Sexton. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Langford. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaking on the ground.
Trying play action.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
The quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Oh.
And they'll just down it right there.
Bounce for me. Oh, kick.
The Nittany Lions offense has its first opportunity of the day. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he was able to run
dragged that
through a
dude for
tackle,
like
and they
6
finally
yards.
get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. He's got his man. Tackled there by the defense. Great veteran presence in the pocket. He knew he was going to take a hit on that one. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33.
Oh!
32-yard line, and
Lucky
that's a
dog.
first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attacking.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Give to the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's got his man, and he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. From the gun, the running back has it. Dances away again.
God.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses.
Jesus
and they
Christ.
test their physicality.
Come on.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. Hokey, high, tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hokies. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The run to the left. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
Tackled, but he has a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Yeah. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Let's fly. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
They'll run the screen. At the 45, on its way. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Phenomenal play call by the offensive coordinator. You're calling screen passes to take advantage of a good pass rush, and that's exactly what happened. The offensive linemen, they just let those defensive ends run up the field. Quarterback did a perfect job holding on to the ball to the last possible second, getting it out to his running back, and man, that running back had a convoy out ahead of him.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Going to try to get it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
Bro!
And it's picked off right at the goal line. Trying to take it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
They're trying to get to it. Zings it complete to the right.
What the fuck?
25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a
No reason he got that far. Jesus Christ, guys, come on.
Away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got a man, it's Sexton. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Quickly complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky.
Yes.
The official says
yes.
No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Happy Valley. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what?
All right, boys.
Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in Penn. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Fires to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun.
Get in there. Get in there.
Still on his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. He showed all of those attributes right there.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this hooky offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be.
The expressway is wide open.
What the living fuck?
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Working the middle. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Go that way. Go that way. Come on, boy. Give me that.
After a solid return on the pick. Man down on the blitz.
Needed a play.
The officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Whew.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. He wants to throw. He lobs one high.
Thank
down
you.
the left side.
Goodbye.
Grabs it inside.
Goodbye.
Touchdown, Penn State. And that one will give him the lead.
It's a close game.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he
Knees
was 7
weak,
years old.
arms are heavy,
With his best friend.
palms are sweaty.
Go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy.
Mama spaghetti.
Back, rotating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Well,
Let's
not
go
bad,
to the
but,
studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 4 over Southern Miss. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think
Yeah. Is knocked down
best D-lines
back
in
to
the country.
13.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. Off play action. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Damn, I should have went the other way.
We're able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on 4th down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Now listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that generation.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
It's 3rd now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. On 3rd down, going up top.
Come on. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Who, you talking about your receiver or their receiver? Wow.
They've got them pinned
A lot of
back,
cheese,
and
huh?
they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't get it off. Taken down.
Oh,
what
I didn't see it.
huge play this late in the game.
Well, the defense
You can
has
probably
the
bench him the
opponent
rest of the
backed
season.
up
They'll
in their
probably
own
get it.
end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The give. Nice move to keep
What the
running.
fuck?
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Running toward the tape. The 40,
Oh my
at the
God.
30. He's at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats
That
me
was
if I go for a
bullshit,
two-point
man.
conversion.
And it's good, and we're tied in the 4th quarter. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown.
All right, baby. Come on. Show me
He'll
some magic.
start the
Show me
return
some magic.
inside
Show me
his
some magic.
5.
Magic!
He
Magic!
only
Give me your
needs a
magic!
sliver of daylight.
Damn it.
They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary in the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45.
Let's go.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy's fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass.
There it is. There it is.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save.
Don't worry, they'll probably score
because
some other wizard
this final drive.
shit
And we're
probably
about
happened.
to get another look at this hooky offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Oh, come on.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
The pass is incomplete. It's second down.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On second down, he'll fire. And the pressure will
Boom.
get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, they're trailing in this game late, and the defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on fourth.
Lost one deep down the right side. And
I fucking knew it. God damn it.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to round it late.
It's now second.
I don't even know what happened.
Now
I have
on
no.
second down.
I don't even know what happened. How did my guy jet 5 yards out of the way?
He's looking to throw.
Do not. Shit. Can y'all get off your block, please?
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Throws toward the end zone.
Thank you.
Fires it into a crowd,
Thank
and
you.
it's picked off.
Thank
And with
you.
that
Thank you.
turnover,
There's the game on a good note.
close of this game.
Survive that bullshit. Yeah. Whew. Whew.
It's one thing
way
to
closer than
execute
what it should have been.
early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle.
Thank
Win
God.
those one play at a time.
See
and then
that?
Look up and then
113 yards.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous
Them guys in that
leadership
group
on
just
this
can't
football
rush.
team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody